Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this hybrid meeting of the Angus Licensing Board. I would remind all attendees that this meeting has been recorded and webcast live on the Council's YouTube channel. I would remind all remote attendees to mute their microphones when not speaking, unless they wish to speak, and they should do so by raising their hands remotely. Can I also remind remote members attending hybrid meetings where quasi-judicial matters are being considered, they will not be permitted to participate by audio only and must have their video and camera functions switched on at all times. Thank you very much. With that, we'll move to item 1, apologies for absence.
Yes, Convener, there's apologies from Councillor Gregg. Today we have Councillors Durno, Councillors Gavin Nicholl, Councillor Scott, Councillor Stewart and Councillor Whiteside joining us remotely, and the rest of the members are in the chamber.
Thank you. Move to item 2, declarations of interest and statements of transparency. Do we have any? None?
You've got Tommy.
Oh, sorry, Tommy, I missed you there. Councillor Stewart.
Thanks. I'm not just 100% whether I should do it at this point for this part of the meeting, but I'll do it anyway. It's a statement of transparency that in the respect that I'm a holder of a private hire operator's licence and also a taxi driver's licence. There's no business on today's agenda following the civic licensing one, so I'll not need to exclude myself from the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Stewart. Could we possibly ask you to do that again when we move on to the civic?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. We'll move to item 3, minutes of the previous meeting. Can we agree that these are a true record of the previous meeting? Thank you. Moving on to item 4, premises licence, request to vary under the Licensing Act 2025. And we have Appendix A, Harbour Food Store, 35 High Street, Ardbroth.
Okay, that puts your microphone in.
On this request, we have, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Thipakaran?
Yeah, Joyce Valentipadaran, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Morning, first of all.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk to your request? Tell us about the request you've made.
Yeah, it's basically about every customer. It's basically I want to tell about me. My name is Joyce Valentipadaran. So I used to live in England. I just come back nearly here 2 years. So I love Scotland. So then I just moved to Arbroath. Then I bought the shop and the license is 7 to 8. But the customer, a lot of customers, they ask me, they want a license 7 to 10, make it, and the old customer as well. So that's why I request for the council. I want to please 7 to 10.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you want to press your microphone button? Now, there are no objections that have come into this variation, but I'll now ask the Licensing Standards Officer if he has any update or wants to make any statement.
Thank you, Convener. I apologise to the board members for not having a report prepared for this meeting today. However, it is very brief. The application requests extension hours to 10 o'clock. The request is in line with board policy, so I have no objections to the request that's been made. I've carried out background checks on our systems and there has been no complaints in relation to this premise as well, so I'm happy with the application as it stands.
Thank you very much for that. Can I ask members, do they have any questions on this application? No questions? With that, then, we will move to the recommendations. And the recommendations are: 1, to grant the application subject to statutory conditions and any other variations. Oh, I apologise. I missed Councillor Dunno. Do you have a question or a comment?
Just a small comment, Convener, thanks. Just to say that there's not another licence premises in this vicinity, so it would be actually beneficial for the community to have this in place, and it's a very well done store. Thank you. I'm happy to grant.
Thank you very much for that. I'll move back to the recommendations. Recommendation 1, to grant the application subject to statutory conditions and any other variation to the conditions to which the licence is subject that the board may wish to impose. Recommendation 2, to defer the application to the next licensing board, or 3, to refuse the application on one or more of the grounds referred to in paragraph 4. Can we have a motion on it, please? Councillor Melville.
Yeah, thanks, Convener. I would like to move that we grant the application subject to the statutory conditions.
And Councillor Braze.
Happy to second that.
With that, the variation is granted. I think that's unanimous. Sorry, I better ask. Yes? Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for attending today.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we can move now to item 5, personal licences. These are delegated approvals. Are we happy to note these approvals? Move to item 6, occasional licences, delegated approvals. Are we happy to note these approvals? Item 7, premises licence, minor variations, delegated approvals. Are we agreed? And item 8, extended hours, delegated approvals. Are we happy to note these? Thank you very much. That is the end of our licensing board.
John, could you stop the live stream?